Hey there, YouTube friends and fellow bass players around the world. Today we're going to do something a little different. Today we have a guest with us, a good friend of mine and a great drummer. We did a lot of gigs together. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Weber. How you doing, Mike?
How you doing, YouTube world?
How's life in the Poconos, brother?
It's chilly.
It's chilly. Yeah, it's pretty chilly down here too. Well, today's lesson is all about bass and drums locking in together, and me and Mike have done this for a long time. And we're just going to give you guys an example of how a bassist and a drummer should lock in. And let's just do something real simple, quick, Mike. Let's do a straight drum beat, eighth notes on a hi hat. Okay,
Like that?
just like that. You are a pro, man. All right, so what I'm going to do, if Mike's giving me a beat like that, I'm just going to lock in with that hi hat. I'm going to play eighth notes with him. Give me a four count. Let's do it together.
Same kind of tempo there.
You can speed it up a little.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's real simple. Now, if I give Mike a let's say a blues bass line, uh, what would you play into this, Mike? Here we go. That's like a 12/8 thing, regular blues thing. What would you do?
Well, yeah, like it's 12/8, and I would have my kick locked in with your bass.
All right. Well, give me two measures, and then we'll play it together.
1.
Okay, pretty simple. So you hear his kick is locking into my bass line. He's putting a snare on the two and the four, and he's playing eighth note triplets on a hi hat. So let's give that a whirl together. Mike, give me a four count. We'll do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool. So that is just a real basic example of how bass and drums are going to lock in. Wouldn't you say the most important thing, Mike, is rhythm section when you're doing gigs?
Yeah, there's plenty of sayings about that, but you got to have a good rhythm section that locks in together because that's what keeps the people on the dance floor and grooving.
That's right. And you know, me and Mike, we had a really tight rhythm section, and Mike never sped up. I've played with drummers before. They speed up, they slow down. Now, Mike, when you were growing up and learning to play the drums, did you play with a metronome? What was your how'd you get that internal clock going?
Practicing rudiments, you always, and I still do it with a metronome, but a lot of it was just playing along, coming home from school, going down a basement, putting the headphones on and playing to the greats. One of the first I ever played with was Ringo Starr from the Beatles, Sergeant Pepper's.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You just practice, practice, practice.
Practice every day.
And when you're out with your band, do you ever use a click track while you play live?
Some bands we use a click track. Yeah, I played in. Yeah,
Because you have the backing tracks, right?
not only that, but I've played in other bands where we had entire shows clicked out. Because there were, for instance, a bass guitar would be tracked because we'd only go out as a three piece.
Okay.
And so shows would be tracked that way too. Yeah.
That's not easy to do. I know a lot of drummers, they have a hard time playing to a click. So that's real important. If you're a young drummer, play to a click and get used to it.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, I appreciate you doing this today, man. I know you got a lot of things going on, a lot of different projects you got going. What do you got out there that people could check out?
Best friend's girl, the nation's #1 Cars Experience. We're a tribute to the Cars.
Okay.
And, along with that, I have several other projects in the pot. I have a little original thing going with my friend Dan at blackbeltjesus.com. It's a cool little thing I hooked up with in the past couple of months. And some of us put together a Sheryl Crow tribute that's just starting out. We're still rehearsing. We're booking our first shows right now.
Good. And how's the studio doing? You got bands coming in every now and then? You still open for business?
Yeah, and I do that. I do several things in here, from just mixing. People record somewhere, and they'll send me the session, and I'll mix it here. I also have a smaller system for if there's just rehearsals going on. Got 18 tracks of quick rehearsal recording in here through a in-ear monitor system, and it's a really quick learning experience. If you're just practicing and record everything you're doing, you can listen back, and make yourself better.
And how do people get in touch with you for that?
It's sonicrecreation.com.
Okay.
sonicrecreation.com. It's also
We had a lot of good times in the Poconos.
Oh yeah, plenty of places to play up here. There's lots of good talent up here.
Yeah, we did a lot of good gigs together back in the day. Good stuff. All right, Mike. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks a lot. And as always, please subscribe. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Catch you next time.